poetry review. The wrong trousers. Once you get a label, it's hard to shake it off. Once the world's decided, what chance do you have? Your friends are your enemies. There's no justice even in the Bible. But if you still keep believing and not standing still, maybe they'll change their mind. It's not my fault they gave me the wrong label. There's no satisfaction in my world. Life's definitely a science, but how can you stand up when there's all these people waiting for you to fall down? Maybe I got the wrong trousers today and every day. By Sandra J. Middleton. Thank you. The cabbage soup diet. It comes in sachets and sometimes bars. It sets you free from the humility. The fat on the outside, the prison within. It gives you options, more confidence, even though there are those willing to knock it out of you. Onward and upward I go, conquering my audience. The caterpillar transformation of this mad butterfly. I thought there was a prize, well now I'm a slimmer size. Sandra J. Middleton. Thank you. Humble pie. We're all God's puppets, only some of us are smaller God's puppets. But who's pulling the strings? Conforming to living by the book isn't easy, especially when the rebel within says live long and prosper. From humble beginnings I go, still humble. Is that all right for you? For God's sake, don't offer me humble pie. I might actually accept, and where would that get me? Sandra J. Middleton. Whose world is it anyway? People want a piece of you, either your mind or your house. People want to pull the rug from under you. Too many extension leads apparently. Too many users and abusers, and not enough happy people satisfied with their world. But whose world is it anyway? Sandra J. Middleton. Whose fingers? I've done my time, but done no crime. It's a life sentence. I've been judged and the ink smudged, and I still haven't budged. Job lot, anyone? There's rulers who rule, and they who play it cool. The iron rod. Time to put it down now, Charles, or you'll get your fingers burnt. There's more than one way to skin a rabbit. I think I got the right ingredient. It comes in the form of bubble bath, and if you get too much you make a splash. There are lots of rabbits for me to skin. Did you take my cat and make a fur out of him? But also at his back and his wild cat. Maybe I'll tame him, that's a fact. I passed the test. Driving somewhere, empty road. Must be on the freeway, 'cause everything's passing and I'm staying still. Maybe a bit of this fidget pie'll do the trick. And the next thing you know it, I'm overtaking some of you, but still got a long way to go. I've been reshaped a few times, but this time I'm on the AA list, but thank God it's not my car. Simple like Crimpoline. Life's one long obstacle course, from going to classes where nobody can teach, to finding a direction that's out of reach. Everybody wants to be the smart ass, the leader, but nobody can lead. Everybody's got problems which we don't need. People don't want you to get too clever, they're afraid you're going to take over. There will come a time then when the world will be full of stupid people. The reality is, it already is. And how many leaders make the pack? Or are they already on the rack, being thrown to the wolves where they are chewed up and eventually spat out? No wonder there are so many drug addicts and touts out there. The world's a problem and the people in it. If only life was simple like Crimpoline Susan. What's the solution? Empty the bottom shelf where we all begin. I think it's still where I'm sitting, patiently waiting. Half full would be good. Maybe empty is all I'll ever be. Half full of what though? Whiskey? Beer? Maybe Homer Simpson has the answer. No alcohol, the problem and solution to all of life's problems. But what are life's problems? Finances? I have none. Sex? I've never tried. My mother? Maybe that's the problem and solution to all life's problems. Hold my horse while I get on. He's just a simple guy with no direction, just an egotistical erection. Even God can't help the likes of him. He may know Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, but the horse has definitely gone. The church, the heart of the community, what makes people tick. How many people does it need to see that they're all sick? I've arrived. Jealousy comes from nowhere and gets you nowhere. Envy is similar, tries super dry. You give everything and get nothing back in return. What is wrong with people? Long journey with not much sleep. The world I've arrived and there ain't no going back now. Thank you, Sandra Middleton.